Ockenden. Perfectly weighted ball back across the front, touch and goal. And down on his haunches is Nick Leslie. What a ball. And Ockenden's first involvement is such a class goal.
So much composure over the ball.
Look
Eddie
at the vision.
Ockenden.
The weighted pass, the touch, the goal. And there's the first one. Leslie on the West Fun replay. It came from the turnover in midfield, and here goes Leslie. Finishes, that's clinical. 2-0 to the Tassie Tigers. The home side open the account.
He touches his left armband.
Shaped between the legs. About Tim Deven going back and wanting to play in a charity game as they drive towards the circle here.
Kieran Arthur. That's a good tackle. That's a nice ball through, finding space. Ockenden.
Strong challenge in by Ockenden, shoulder to shoulder there with Lockie Bussico.
That's a great ball through to Brooks.
It's a better tackle by Tamlin forward. And now Adelaide streaming through the middle of the pitch. Great drag and go.
Luke Larwood going with one hand now. Needs to find a result in the circle. They'll get the long corner.
It's Kurt Budgeon who's trying to receive the ball. Now he will get possession, drives towards the circle, puts it into Leslie, the goal scorer. Budgeon.
Oh, you felt like Budgeon deserved a goal there. It was such good patience there on the tackle. Then we...
Tamlin. Adelaide cut inside. They've got the possession in the circle now. It can turn, try and get the outcome. No, and that is pushed out over the side by James Burke. And Tassie very happy to sit in this kind of pattern, just bringing the ball around and using their experience down back to control the tempo of the game, make them play at their game. Goal scorer, Leslie, breaking towards the circle, puts it into space. All the way up and across and touched home for the second goal for the Tassie Tigers. And that looks like McCambridge, who gets the final touch, will get confirmation.
And
a
again,
point to the sky on the West Fun replay.
yeah, it is Sam McCambridge there, pointing to the sky again, and double their lead. Just missing to the right-hand side.
Read by Deven. Deven driving towards the circle, puts it out to the left-hand side. Can work a little 2-on-2 here. This is Belts. And that's a great ball to Hayward. Hayward will turn it in. Hayward will turn. Hayward will shoot. And that's a great stick save. Brought down, flicked forward. McCambridge with his second opportunity doesn't get it.
The follow-up save as well from Chittleburgh in the net. Firstly, great save here after the Hayward shot. That's a fantastic save.
The ball straight through midfield, Red. And Tassie breaking forward, 3-on-3. Belts goes off the wrong foot. And dealt with by Chittleburgh, didn't get the purchase on it he wanted.
I'm gonna say you can't be giving the ball straight to Hayden Belts like that. So I should say Luke Belts, Hayden's his brother.
Could be an option. Jeremy Hayward's probably the pick. It does go to Hayward, and it goes low and it goes in. And that is an absolute rocket. Jezza Hayward gets his first in the green and yellow for the Tassie Tigers. Watch this on the West Fund Health Insurance replay. Ball all out to the top and ripped.
So Tassie now going to the right of the screen and putting the pressure on early.
Yeah, good turn by Adelaide in the middle of the park, and they need to take risks. They need to try and draw players, as they've done there. Drew 3 to the game.
Angus Fry now on the ball. Finding space.
Popped into the middle. Great positioning by Deven, just on that hot line, off the shin pad and forward. Free. That's a great overhead, brought down. Tigers streaming towards. That's great keeping by Chittleburgh. Gets taken out by his own player for his troubles.
Simon Wells Tigers not letting Adelaide have any possession for free.
It was Chris Wells that put the ball through, needed the save, got it.
Can't really relate to the plight of goalkeepers, but...
One, got a green card.
Off shoot now for the Tigers. Budgeon, it's a good tackle from Andy Leet.
Play on there, good call by the umpire not to stop play, even though the shot might have been a little dangerous. This is pushed forward. It's pushed forward by Luke Larwood. What it looks like brought down.
And Luke Larwood might have a little bit of a rest now.
I'm not sure that'll be a little rest. I reckon he's dived.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that's going to be an extended sit down, unfortunately, for Luke Larwood. So they'll now be down one player.
So Adelaide now down for at least 5 minutes. It makes it certainly tricky to recover a 4-0 deficit when you've got only 10 men on the pitch.
Ball running to the circle, flashed across off the foot of the defender, so a penalty corner. Does go to the top. It is Hayward, and it is rolled along. That's a great save by Eddie in the net. Popped out, Ockenden. Arthur pops that forward. Penalty corner.
That they need to do, and that's what the turnovers are coming from.
Yeah, coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Tassie inside the circle, and they finish. Goes right side of the net.
That is Hayden Belts with an excellent finish. Leaping over a couple of players to get there. And it is 5-0 to the Tigers.
Watch this move. Pops inside. There goes the number 4, Hayden Belts, and into the right-hand side of the net. Pumps the fist. Misses, and great save there by Chittleburra, but 5-0 is the score. I mean, unless you're a serial offender, you know, there's a fine line between he's trying to get his team, you know, he's trying to show something for his team, desperation. He just takes the player, and unfortunately...
Towing the line a little bit.
Yep. That ball's come into the mid of the circle, cleared once again. Tassie.
That's a good opportunity for Adelaide Fire. They just don't have people pouncing on it like they do up the other end. Like Tassie do up the other end, I should say. It is outside, so Cameron Joyce will take a shot, and well deflected, although I think it must have come off a foot somewhere.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them take this out again, at least try and get a couple back on the board. Does go out, and they'll try the same one again. Goes to the tomahawk. Gets the touch. Was only counted as one, and it would have changed the result of one match across the entire tournament. So they said, well, that doesn't make sense then.
That's crazy.
I know in the Hockey India League they had a similar thing, but I think this is the right balance as we head towards with Ockenden towards the circle. Just thinks better of it, has the ability to toy with his opponent for a little while. It's a great turn and accelerate through the middle of the pitch. Hayward treating himself to a little foray forward, plays in Josh Belts. Hayden Belts. So I just got my belts all mixed up.
Ockenden
pops that ball forward. Ockenden
on.
shoots and takes the touch. Chittleburra gives the smack of the glove and the stick together to say thank you to his defence. How many times? Goes to the top. Drag flick. Low and in, and Adelaide are on the board. The Fire flame up, and away we go. They get rid of the goose egg. 5-1.
Looks like it was Zindana Hirataka.
We'll see the West Fund replay here. That goes to the top. It was low and hard, and looks like it goes into the left-hand side of the net. Adelaide Fire getting back in defence. It's the last minute. Hayward goes for the sling, drags inside. Can they put that ball back across? This is Ockenden. Work in the corner, pops it. And that's up, and that's taken out of the air by Joyce.
It looks like Cameron Joyce there on the line for only as far as Tamlin as we count down under 10 seconds to go now.
And there's the end of the game here from the Tasmanian Hockey Centre, and a 5-1 win to the Tassie Tigers over the Adelaide Fire. What a brilliant performance, such an even performance is they came out and were clinical. They've contributed across the board. No one really starred, but everyone just played their role and have contributed to this, a great opening game for the home side, the Tassie Tigers.